Hi Derek, this is Jasmine from Sprout SEO Solutions, and I just wanted to film this quick video to talk about how you can get more traffic to your websites and in turn get some more customers. So let's get to it. I have your website pulled up here. First, I see we've got your logo, and then I notice you have some testimonials, which is really great because we know that social proof is super important. Got a little bit of content here, a gallery, and then your contact information. So overall, this looks really good. This is a lot more put together than I've seen most Google business sites. So pat yourself on the back. I can see you put in some work, and this is incredible. The only thing that I would say is you could use some more content on your website. And I say this just because we know that Google likes to see roughly 1,500 words of content. And now this is because Google has what are called crawlers. And what these crawlers do is they read through the content on your website and use that content to better understand what your website is about. So that content is going to help Google understand what sorts of services you offer, where you offer it, etc. And when we talk about content, it's really important that we talk about keywords. So let's say someone in Chicago needs siding, right? They might go on Google and search for siding contractor Chicago, siding installation Chicago, siding installers near me. These are all examples of different keywords. And now when you have appropriate keywords spread throughout the content on your website, that's going to help Google understand that those keywords are relevant to your website and therefore relevant to your business. And now this is important because it means that when someone makes a Google search with those keywords, Google will then understand that your business and your website should be showing up as one of the search results. So I went ahead and did a quick Google search for siding contractor Chicago as an example of a keyword that you might want to be ranking for. We're going to ignore these top results here because these are all ads, which means that someone is paying to be there. And instead, I want to focus on this area here. Now, this is called the Google Map Pack. And as I'm sure you know, since you are the first result that pops up here, congratulations, this is a really, really valuable place for your business to be. Now, this is because this is the first results that people see underneath those ads, so people are more likely to click on these businesses. And we know that the more clicks you get to your website, the more possible customers that you get, right? So I'll keep this part pretty short since you are already doing incredible here, but just some tips and tricks to get here and to stay here. First, having a Google My Business profile, which clearly you do, and then making sure that profile is optimized, which means there's at least 750 words in that About Us/bio section, ideally filled with those keywords like we were talking about, and that you have good quality pictures and you're posting here. Second, you want to make sure that you get good reviews, which you are doing. I see 24 reviews, we got a 4.9 star average, so you're doing great here. Just one little tip, a lot of business owners don't know that responding to those reviews is equally as important in increasing your ranking in this section. So you do want to make sure that you're responding to any and all reviews that you get. Lastly, getting up here is made possible, excuse me, in part from citations. So citations are just anywhere out on the wild web where your business information is listed. So think your business name, phone number, location, all of that sort of stuff. And the more citations that you have, the higher you're likely to be ranked here. And when we're talking about citations, really, this is going to come down to online directories. So think of places like Yellow Pages, Angie's List, Yelp. Those are all really good examples of citations that you can get for your business. And now when we scroll past the Google Map Pack, we finally hit what's called the organic search results. Now we're going to skip these top three because these are all directories and they are possible to beat out, but we don't have anyone doing that for this search. And now the first company that comes up is the Chicago Siding and Roofing. So we're going to consider them your top online competitor, at least for this keyword. So I went ahead and pulled up their websites. We have a contact form here. A little bit of content throughout, right? So in here, once we get past that video, we can see they have a lot of content on this homepage, along with images, and it looks like these might link out. So again, lots more content. And that is really going to factor in to why they're ranking so high on that first page of Google. Now I want to show you this paid tool that I use called Ahrefs. It is a search engine optimization tool that I use to analyze different websites. Now I really want to bring your attention to these DR and UR scores here. Now DR is just an indicator of how strong Google thinks a website is, and UR is an indicator of how trustworthy it is. And the higher both of these scores are, the more likely you are to be ranking higher on Google. Now, both of these scores are going to be influenced by backlinks. And now backlinks are just, again, out on the wild web, any link or button that we find on a website separate than your own, that when someone clicks on it, it links them back to your website. Now, the more good quality backlinks that you have, the more Google is going to trust your websites and rank it higher. You can sort of think of backlinks as Google's own little popularity contest. And I also want to bring your attention here to this keyword section. We can see that your competitor is ranking for 204 keywords, which is also going to be helping them rank higher. Now I went ahead and threw your website into this tool, and we can see your DR score is incredible. Usually we like to see at least a 30, and so you're blowing that out of the water. And that's likely going to be because you are using a Google business site. So naturally, Google already trusts this site because it's kind of one of its own properties. Now your UR score, we don't have one yet, but this is just going to come down to the fact that you've only got one backlink at the moment. And then additionally, you are only ranking for one keyword right now. So if you just get some more good quality backlinks and really start working on that content on your website so that you can rank for some keywords, it shouldn't be difficult at all for you to start outranking your competitors. Well, that's all the information that I have for this video. I hope that you found it educational and informative. If you have any questions at all or would like to talk, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. And even if you don't have any questions, if you could drop me a line of feedback and let me know what you liked about this video and what you found helpful, I would really appreciate it.